Okay, hey, good evening, everybody. My name is Ross. It's great to have all of you here joining us tonight. How you doing? How's your Wednesday been? How's things working out for you throughout last week? And how are you powering yourselves up to go on ahead, surge on, and conquer next week, the entire week from today, or should I say from tomorrow until Wednesday? I'm sure everybody will be doing it positively. Remember, it's all in the mind. Power it up, and let's look at the next week, the whole of next week, positively. Once again, for those of you who are here, I want to hear from you. Your comments, your reactions. Make use of the comments section on Facebook Live. Use your fingers. Make your fingers do all the talking. I want to hear you. I want to speak to you through the comment section. All right. We've got a whole fantastic lineup of activities and program awaiting all of you here at the Power Up with Ross show. It's going to be 1 hour of exciting news, exciting updates on the things that's happening all around Singapore in terms of sports and lifestyle events. And more importantly, it's going to be a unique evening because we have a very unique guest who's coming in. Her name is Ming, aka Susie Wong. Those of you who are in the events and entertainment fraternity will definitely recognize her and know her as Susie Wong. We'll tell you why she has got 2 names and what kind of sport she does. It is a unique sport. I'll tell you a little bit more. So join me in the next 1 hour or so as you and I power it up for the entire week. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. Great Wednesday evening to each and every one of you. Once again, for those of you who have just joined us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Ross. We've got a whole lineup of things that's happening. Number 1, events that you may fancy. I will devote about 10 minutes or so during this program to tell you a little bit more about some of the things that's happening. And breaking news, everyone. Yay! The National Day Parade is going to be on. Yep. Our Minister of Defence, Mr. Ng Eng Hen, has just mentioned, for those of you who missed the news, that the National Day Parade will be on. It may, come in a form of a different scenario. There will be performers, there will be spectators, but it hasn't been revealed as to how much are we going to open up the performances. But there will be rehearsals which are going to be opened up for our audiences and spectators as well. So that's good news. It is a good direction towards, living life in the new norm. We need to get out there and enjoy the festivities. And you know what? I sincerely hope that this will be a benchmark, or this will be something that the government is starting, so that it is a signal for all our sporting as well as lifestyle events to eventually open up in a very, very careful and structured manner, and a safe manner as well. So here's hoping that things will definitely be getting better over the next few months. I was just mentioning to a lot of my friends, whom I met last week, that we do have a plan. Singapore has got a plan, and the plan is for the next 2 months, everybody will be getting vaccinated. That's the plan. That's plan number 1. And then we're going to open up slowly, and then, events, sporting events, lifestyle events will eventually open up in a safe manner. All right, let's hope for that. Comments. Get your comments here, because if you don't get your comments here, I won't know whether you're tuned in or not. And also my guests whom I have in the studio, she wants to find out who is watching. So go on ahead, get your comments in, and pretty soon I'll tell you who my guest is. Some of you may know her, and for those of you who are not familiar with her, it's going to be a very, very interesting 30 to 35 minutes where I'm going to banter, and talk to her. All right, we'll tell you a little bit more. All right, so for those of you who's just joined us, welcome everybody. This is a show every Wednesday that starts from 8:30 p.m. all the way to 9:30 p.m. And this is where we devote ourselves 1 hour of powering up. Power up what you're going to do, your range of activities and events, sporting as well as lifestyle events in the next 1 week. And also find out a little bit more about the different kinds of activities that you can undertake to keep yourselves fit, healthy, both in mind as well as in body. All right? Okay, let's start off with me checking the comments section. Yay! On Facebook Live. Like and share. I just feel like I'm like an auctioneer. Like and share, everybody. Like and share. Okay, here we go. So we've got Chen Renault. Is that how I pronounce your name, sir? Says Susie Wong, no problem. For you, only support. Yeah, okay. Hi, Susie. He says, Renault? Is that how I pronounce that name? Welcome on board. All right. Some more comments coming in, so please keep them coming in. There might be a little lag, all right? But it doesn't matter. Go on ahead, and I'll read it when I see it. Okay, let's get on with this segment, which I call events that you may fancy. So over the week, normally what I'll do is I'll ask some of my friends who are in the sports and lifestyle industry for some updates on some of the events that they are organizing. Or I will go through my Facebook feed and find out from all my friends who are sharing some unique events and things that you can do, and I'm sure you will definitely find some of them interesting. All right, let's go to the slide and see what we have. First off, there you go. Aha, ta-da! This place, synonymous to everything live and everything in action. But unfortunately, for the past 1 year or so, things were a little subdued, not so happening for obvious reasons. All right, the Singapore Sports Hub has gone through a lot of transformation, a lot of pivoting since last year. And this year, all right, for the first 6 months or so, from what I see, and in my honest opinion, they've been trying very, very hard to try and work out something. But unfortunately, since June, if I'm not mistaken, since May, right, due to the heightened alert, things, stopped for a little while. But good news is Singapore Sports Hub is opening up their doors to some activities. Log on to their website, go to their Facebook page and Instagram page, and then find out where are the facilities that they're opening up already. I know the OCBC Arena is open, right? The swimming pool is open, and some of the places, I'm not too sure on the exact locations, but go on ahead and find out from their website and patronize it, because definitely it's quite safe. Everybody from the Singapore Sports Hub is really, really tuned to getting your safety number one. All right, number one in the Singapore Sports Hub. All right, so as part of the National Day celebrations, they are running a little contest. That doesn't involve you going to Singapore Sports Hub, but all it involves is for you to check out their website or in their Facebook, all right, their Facebook page. So it is for you to vote for your favorite design, all right, to light up our icon. So there will be 3 videos for you to watch if you log on to their website. 3 separate videos for you to choose, and it all involves the roof of the Singapore Sports Hub. And I know the person who's in charge of that lighting up and the whole maintenance of it and the whole technical stuffs behind it. And his name is, check this out, his name is really George Michael. Yes, I am not joking, guys. If you were to go around Sports Hub, he's this nice, handsome man, and he takes care of the technical and the AV in Singapore Sports Hub. And his name is George Michael. Yes. So go on there. And he was telling me, Ross, the dome is going to be lit up with different designs and different colors. All right? And in this little contest that they are conducting, all you need to do is to go to their website, choose and vote for your favorite design in terms of the dome, the lighted dome design. I will show you a sample, or I'll show you the 3 videos, all right, in which you need to vote and which one is your favorite. Vote, and you may stand to win $560 worth of Kallang Wave Mall vouchers. How cool is that? Let's take a look at design number 1. All right, see whether you like it. Remember, this is for the National Day. All right, National Day. All right, so let's take a look at the first video and see whether you like it. So let's run the video. There you go. So that is design number 1. No, they cannot hear, right? Oh, they can hear me. All right, good. So this is design number 1. It's all blazoned in red and white, running lights all around. Look at that. Okay, now this will be design number 2, a different color. So it plays with red, white, and a tinge of blue, maybe a little bit of purple. The running lights are a little bit different as well. And this is, the next one will be design number 3, this one. Ta-da! Different effect. Running of the lights is a little bit different, but the colors basically remain the same. Red and white. Ta-da! Thank you. All right. Interesting, isn't it? Our sporting icon here in Singapore, the National Stadium at Singapore Sports Hub. 3 designs for you to choose, so go on, get into it, and who knows, you might be the winner. All right? So vote now at sportshub, at sportshub.com.sg. So the address is vote now, as in VOTE, vote now, .sportshub.com.sg. That's it. All right? Okay. Let's move on to our next event, which you find interesting. You may find interesting, all right? If you are into running, all right? Let's take a look at the next one. It is a place where a lot of people are heading for staycation. Unfortunately, we can't go for vacations. We miss our Phuket. Some of us miss our Bali. Some of us miss our Gold Coast. Beach, sun, sand, sea. But a lot of people are now heading over to Sentosa. And what better way to spend your staycation and also do a little bit of running, because some of you, I know, they call it the runcation. You combine running as well as vacation. So it's called a runcation. So if you are into it, this is another event or another activity that you might want to partake in, right? It is called the Aloha Sentosa Virtual Run. Yes. The sun, the sand, the sea, and the run, right? So there's 2 categories for you to choose from. One is 5 kilometers and the other one is 10 kilometers. It's only $9 per entry. And you have a whole month of July for you to clock in your timing. It is a virtual run, and all you need to do, as all virtual runs go, you run at your own time, own target, with a tracking app, right? And then submit it over to the organizers. If you achieve your 5 kilometer or your 10 kilometers, they will reward you with this: a finisher t-shirt, a finisher medal, an e-certificate. And not only that, everybody who registers gets to enjoy the 35% off cable car Sky Pass, all right? And then a whole lot of activities. I think this is perfect if you are having a holiday, all right, and using your Singapore Rediscover vouchers. And on top of that, you can save some money as well and run and get in on the Aloha virtual run. Okay, that is the other event that I want to highlight that you may find it interesting and you may want to join in. Now, the next event, all right, so this is a sample of what you can expect, the t-shirt as well as the finisher medal. The next event, ooh, this is good, all right. I love this because it has got a charity element. I always love things or events which has got a charity element to it, okay? So it is called the Move to Beat Parkinson, ta-da, in celebration of the Parkinson Society Singapore, or PSS, all right, 25th anniversary. They are celebrating their 25th anniversary this year, and they are hosting this virtual charity run, and it's called Move to Beat Parkinson. How cool is that? Okay, so it is in conjunction with the inaugural virtual charity run and also PSS's 25th anniversary. There are few categories for you to choose. You have your 25 kilometer, you have your 50 kilometer, right? You have the 100 kilometer, and you have the 250 kilometer. Now, fret not. We don't expect, or the organizers don't expect you to run alone these distances. What you can do is to team up. So that's one of the key factors here. Work together, team up with a group of runners, and then divide the mileage amongst yourselves, all right? And then clock it at your own time, own target. Remember, this is also another virtual run. So 2 to 5 people, all right? 2 to 5 people for you to take part in, and then in a team, and then choose your category and go ahead and run at your own time, own target. Okay? So that's some of the and well, if you want to run the 25 kilometer alone, you can do so because there is an individual category as well. Get in on this, register. How do you register? Oh, these are some of the entitlements that you can get, you know, when you join. So it includes the finisher medal, and as well as the finisher t-shirt, which looks quite cool. Huh? I like black. Very nice. All right. I just showed you something. Okay, so go to their website. I do have the address for the website. No, I don't have. But all you need to do is to search for this. So, what am I doing? Okay, search for the Move to Beat Parkinson Virtual Charity Run 2021, and you'll definitely be directed to that particular website. Okay, so that's the those are the 3 events that you might want to take part and you might fancy. So go on ahead and join in. Okay, that's the end. Now, what's next? Ooh, I'm on time. Fantastic. So can I have the camera back to me, please? Thank you. All right. So guys, my next guest is, well, I've known her for many years already. And in fact, when I started my career in the entertainment world, as well as the sports and lifestyle event industry, I've known her as a very, very talented. She's so talented, multi-talented, and I'll tell you why later on. We're going to find out a little bit more. Our guest tonight is the founder of Acro Pilates Singapore, a pole dance fitness studio which emphasizes health as well as wellness as the main driver for this unique activity. And when I say unique, I'm sure a lot of you will definitely agree to me. How many times do you see people or artists, talents, go up on a pole, or maybe go up on a aerial silk suspension, and perform with the combination of music as well as athletic gracefulness? Not many times. It is very, very rare. And our next guest is an expert or a specialist in this. It's an alternative to the gym, That's what I like. People are taking up not only pole dancing as a form of art, but also as a form of getting themselves or their bodies fit and toned, right? And this, my friends, are taken up by both men and women. So we'll find out a little bit more about that from her later on. So it's fast becoming a trendy workout for those of them who would like to get some fit and toned body. And more than just choreography and sensuality, pole fitness or dance requires acrobatic moves that effectively work to strengthen, especially your core. And not only that, it encourages flexibility. And not only that, it burns calories as well. Trust me. I've seen it, I tried it, and I tell you, it is absolutely, not say torturous lah. Some people will find it very, very rewarding, but I find it a little bit torturous. So our guest tonight is the founder of Acropolates and a pioneer of pole dance fitness. And for those of you who are wondering, who is this lady and what does she do? Before I introduce all of you to her, I have a short video on what she does best. Let's take a look. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got my comments coming in, but I'm going to put that away later on. So here she is. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Unfortunately, we don't have hands now. So just write on your comments and say hello to pole fitness extraordinaire, the lovely Miss and the fit and very, very, well, I'm not saying muscular, but very fit and toned Ming Leong. Ta-da! That's her. Yes. Okay, wait.
Wow.
Let's stand. You stand there.
Okay, I stand here.
I want to show everybody how fit she is. Okay. I can't wait. Let me take out my jacket Since I'm here Okay.
Wow, this is unplanned.
Ta-da! Look at my body. Look at her body. I think she's got more muscles than me. And that muscles, mind you, those muscles make her really, really look good.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Ross, we got to do the virtual.
There you go. Hello. Say hello, Ming.
Hi. Thank you for having me. This wonderful Power with Ross.
Yes.
All the powerful people.
A lot of friends. A lot of your friends are tuning in.
I hope
I'm
so.
gonna,
Thank you.
I'm gonna try and read. Let's both read together Okay.
Yes.
So you know this Chen Renault?
Yes, Ray. That's
Ray.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about Veronica Teo?
Veronica is another very inspiring lady that I know of. She's done pole dance area. She does handstands, and thanks for tuning in,
And
Veronica.
then we also have Gerald. Gerald, yep.
Yes, Gerald is also one of my virtual friends.
Yes.
Ernest was my university friend, and why you cheers me beer? You know that I don't drink. Christina Pang and my mom is here too. The mama.
Which one?
Wu Wai Fong.
Hello, auntie.
Yeah, she's my biggest fan.
Oh my god.
我的妈妈是我最大的支持者，谢谢。还有 Christina is her friend. Oh wow, Ellen is all the way from overseas. One of my, yeah.
So your mom is Wu Wai Fong, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Hi Ellen, thanks for coming in too. Oh my God, I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Oh, my good friend Mato.
Mato is here too.
Oh,
Lawyer.
congratulations to Mato. Mato used to DJ and we were used to work together. He started out as a DJ. And after that, he took his law degree and he became a lawyer. And now, today's news, he became partner in his firm.
Wow, powerful too. See, the friends
Those
here are
of
very
you,
powerful.
those of you in the law fraternity, I'm sure, and some of you who knows this, I'm sure making partner in a law firm is a very, very difficult thing for you to achieve. And I'm so glad that, you are here. Okay, thank you very much. Well done, Mato. You're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate.
Yeah,
okay.
You have your next guest already.
Christina.
Mato.
Yeah, very interesting. A DJ and then turned lawyer.
Of course.
Christina Pang.
Yeah, that's my mom's friend.
Alan, Ernest, hey, Suk Ming, yeah.
Hey, why you reveal my actual name? Oh. So
Okay.
you see, different parts of my life, people call me in different names.
I know.
Right. So
I
Susie
know,
are
wait.
those people who know me from shows.
I know from shows, right? So it also, well, I'm supposed to leave it later,
Yes.
but let's delve into that.
Okay, sure.
When I got to know you, that was a good, like maybe, I hate to say the number, but I think it's like 20 years ago lah.
20
right?
years, no
and I
less,
know
yeah.
you as your stage name, Susie Wong.
That's right.
Tell us a little bit more about Susie Wong.
Well, so when I started off entertainment, I took part in a competition together with dancers. We were called Ming and Movements because they provided the movements, I provided the vocal. I couldn't really dance. And then a few years into it, one event company asked me, can you do something like Susie Wong? Then I'm like, okay, I think I have one cheongsam, the chi pao. I wore that, I sang,
Wait.
well received.
Hang on,
and-
Susie Wong is a
Well-
famous tradition. It's a famous Hong Kong singer, right?
Well, she's actually a fictitious character in a book, okay? But she has a persona of someone who's always in cheongsam and has this retro dame kind of look. So there's no particular Susie Wong singer. So okay, I just kind of absorbed that character into me. I produced a show that's requested by one event company, and that name has been stuck with me for 27 years. So
Yeah.
people who knew me from that point on will call me Susie. Yeah, but my actual name is Ming, and of course, Ernest just revealed
Sok
my
Ming.
actual name. So these are school people. So from the back, if people call me Sok Ming, I know, okay, this one must from school one. Yes, okay, yeah.
Oh, Ernest Low says cabaret singer. Yeah, Susie Wong, cabaret singer.
Ernest,
was
actually, she's a prostitute. lah.
Really?
Yes, yes,
The
yes.
Lady of Night? Yeah, okay. All right, so we'll touch on that later on.
Yes,
In
of
fact, I've
course.
got a nice little video that encompasses and shows your
Transformation.
yeah, well, what you were, and actually you are still, right?
I still am, yes.
Yeah.
Just that COVID has stopped us in the tracks from performing.
I know.
But we'll be back, we'll be back. That is the character that will be with me for this entire lifetime.
Definitely, Susie.
Yeah, in fact, if I want to tell you a little funny joke, because I have my Susie Wong tattooed here. So not too long ago, I went for a little operation. And then, of course, the doctor saw my Susie Wong. And my name on the register is something else, right? My real name. So when I was like waking up, still in groggy, this doctor leaned over and said, hey, hello, can I ask you something? Who is Susie Wong? Probably think that I have a girlfriend called Susie Wong. That's me.
So you had to explain it all over to
During
the doctor.
my
half conscious,
blurred,
yeah.
half conscious state. So funny.
So how have you been lately, Ming? The past, past year. Let's talk about that.
Yes, well, the reason why I'm so toned because I just dwell myself into training, and just keeping myself positive. I mean, if you can't do certain stuff, then just pivot and keep training. So I've been doing a lot of pole, my craft, and doing a lot of cardio as well.
So for those of you who are unfamiliar, she owns a studio which is situated somewhere near
In
here.
Bugis, yes, in Bugis area, Waterloo.
And it's called
Acro
Pilates.
Yes.
All right.
Thanks for pronouncing it correctly, because a lot of people say
Pilates,
Pilates.
Pilates,
Yeah, because
Pilates.
Pilates like Pilates on a pole.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Now I know.
Yes. And why acro? Because last time, in my time, directory goes with alphabets, right?
P.
So P is very low, right?
Right.
So I put acro so that we're all right on top, but now it
Du-
doesn't matter anymore.
During the time of Yellow Pages lah.
So I have I realized that, oh, if you put an A, then you'll be at least on top. Smart, right?
So the young ones, if you don't know what Yellow Pages is, go and Google it or ask your parents. They will definitely find out. All right. And one of the usage of Yellow Pages for my mom is to put it on the table or on the floor, and then she uses the pestle and mortar to pound. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so.
Mato says, you thought my name is Susie Wong. Yeah, that's fine. It's already part of me already.
I thought your real name was Susie Wong. No, so you learn a few things, huh, Mato? Okay. Thank you for tuning in, by the way.
Thank you.
Susie, I want to find out a little bit about, what your favorite sport is. Apart from going up and down poles, which is a sport you started, which is an activity you started specializing not too long ago, right?
I would say 16. 16
That
years.
long, ah?
Yeah, 13 years has been the Acro Pilates, which is the longest staying pole dance studio in Singapore right now.
Wow.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was like maybe 10 years ago or
no,
something.
yeah, longer than
Okay,
that.
so apart from pole, apart from fitness, your fitness regime, going through the routines and the movements and the exercises on a pole, which takes a lot of energy. I will touch on that later on. What other sports do you engage in other than this?
Well, basically, I don't know why I'm very aerially challenged. Maybe because of the fact that I'm born in the year of a monkey.
That figures.
So climbing on pole, climbing on area sills, climbing on so many stuff that we now provide as courses.
Yeah.
Besides that, I think I'm just very adventurous. The day I went on a cruise, I went on iFly, loved it.
Yeah.
Water sports, not quite my stuff, but to keep up with the level of energy, as I'm past 50, and later he will review my real age. It's cardio. Yeah, so I think cardio is my next thing. Anything else, I'll just try.
So what do you do for cardio?
I jog 6 times a week, minus today, so this week 5 lah.
Yeah.
Today can't jog. And I cycle once a week.
Yeah. I remember we had several meetings. So both of us are in this work. I was in this, but Susie or Ming still is in this association called the Singapore Talents, Artists and Resources Association, or in short, STAR Association. And there were several times when we had meetings in the evenings, and then she will come in all drenched with perspiration, and then I remember there was a towel or something, and then say, where are you from? I think I came from running, and then when I go back, I'm going to run back as well. I was like, whoa, that was like 9, 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
No hose barred for you. Timing doesn't bother you at all. When how often? Okay, you run quite often, but
Yeah.
what timing? Is it the early mornings or nights?
Well, these days I will make it around evening, 7:30, 8, and I basically jog to everywhere that's in town. Like let's say if I need to go and grab grocery, I need to go Mustafa, I'll be jogging there.
Wow.
Yeah. So I try not to touch
Okay.
my vehicle so much.
Now, talking about powering up your week, because this show is all about powering up, both in mind as well as in body. Okay, so we know how you power up. You do your cardio, okay, and of course your strenuous pole dance routines or pole fitness routine. How do you power up your mind to face that week ahead?
Good food.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what goes in goes there as well.
Basically, it goes hand in hand. So because I'm not, a lot of people assume that I eat clean and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not like really a very junk eater, but I don't particularly eat salads only. I love my food.
You don't avoid certain foods which you
Yes,
enjoy.
because I think life is too short to have too much restrictions.
I like that.
So eating is a joy. You will not imagine how excited I am with my meals. Yeah, I sleep happy thinking tomorrow my lunch I'm going to eat this, And after lunch I'll be very excited about my dinner.
YOLO.
Yeah, so that's part of my happiness, and I eat cake every day. Every day, my fridge has got tiers of cake. Yeah,
oh my God.
stock up one. So again, that will like okay. After I eat this, I know I have to burn it. So it just kind of go hand in hand. And you know how, like when you dance and when you listen to music and when you exercise, it's all part of positivity. And I do that every day. So I
Correct.
would say basically I'm a very happy person.
You know what?
Positive
I think
person.
you're a perfect example of someone who does what she's passionate, what she enjoys. One of the positivity quotes that I come across over the years is, just do things which makes you happy. If running makes you happy, if watching a movie makes you happy, whatever it is, if eating good food makes you happy, just do it. That is your pathway for the entire week to ensure that you are always in happiness, in equilibrium. You know, you have your bad days, you have your good days, but when you do more of things which you love and which makes you happy, by God, just do it. Just go ahead and do it. Yeah. You're a perfect example of that.
Thank you. So pre-COVID, because I love to sing, I love to perform, and so I basically transformed what I like into my career. But you know, COVID has changed a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So now I would say I'm still pretty much doing the same elements, but in a very different form.
Right.
So still keeping happy.
So, 25 years, maybe 20 years ago, 20 years ago, I got to know you, and you were Susie Wong.
Yes,
That
Susie Wong.
stage name stuck with you for many, many years until now.
Yes.
Right? Even our good friend Mato, I thought your real name is Susie Wong. Okay. So the question is, you were a singer, okay? And you were an MC. I mean, she still is an MC as well, and she entertains the crowd. So, and now you're more in tune or more active in pole fitness.
Yeah.
Question is, which one do you fancy the most?
Wow. Hard to
If you have a choice.
If I have a choice,
I mean, to
I'm making things very difficult. I love everything.
Oh, you love everything. So really, equal.
Yes.
Both are equal.
Equal. I love my workout. I love the stage. So even in my workout, I transform it into a stage performance. So I was the first to actually fabricate a mobile pole in Singapore, not in the world, in Singapore, to perform in an event.
Yes, and I've seen it in action.
Yes. So so like when I take up aerial, I went into ballrooms. I speak with riggers, and I mean, not that we didn't have aerial performances before, but again, I was the first to train locals to perform. So back then, before we had local aerialists, people who wanted aerial shows, they need to import. They need to bring in people from overseas.
Those of you who are unfamiliar with aerialists, these are, okay,
Another level.
silk
Cloth from the
suspended.
ceiling.
Suspended from, what's the height? 12 meters?
8, 10, 12.
Yeah.
The highest we have done was in Gardens by the Bay. We suspended ourselves from the super
All right.
trees. Yeah.
So just imagine 12 meters high, which is very, very high, and there's one long trail of this silk cloth, right? Is it silk? It's not silk.
No.
It's very...
It's just called silk.
Yeah.
But it's a certain kind of fabric that has been load tested.
Yeah, load tested, which means that it has got to be very safe. And what they do, what Ming and the rest of her crew does, is they climb up, they roll down artistically with music, and then they do all sorts of movements, acrobatic movements to the music. It is a beautiful sight to witness, seriously. For those of you who are privileged to watch some of her shows, I'm sure you found it mesmerizing. Okay, now, singer, entertainer.
Yes, singer.
You know what?
Right.
I picked up some, one video clip of you on YouTube. Maybe we can show it to everybody what Ming does when I met her, and she's still doing it now, all right? Singing, she's a good singer, and actually, you kind of like had a studio where you teach singing as well, right?
Before I taught pole dancing, I was teaching singing.
Oh my God, see? All the secrets all coming out. Those of you who just got to know her, they're like, really? You used to teach singing. Okay, let's run video 7, all right? And then we'll see how it goes. Check it out.
Must be something on the side, but you got to understand that I need a man who will take my hand. Yes, I do. I don't know what it is, but you got me good, just like you knew you would me. 我永远没烦恼，我永远的想要 everybody， 我一见你就想。The rain, they're my tears actually, but I'll go on loving you till eternity. Now that
When did you... Wow, you really did your research, huh?
So that's a corporate event, and we were just talking while the video was playing. That corporate event happened to be for a company which I hosted for many, many years. And I don't remember, and you were performing, and you were the MC or you were the...
MC and whole night. I did pole, I did singing, I just bauka liao.
And this is for a company called Portcullis Trust. Portcullis Trust. It's they handle overseas accounts. They're a law firm, lah.
Yes, that's right?
They're a law firm, and I know them, and we were very, very close. See how small the world is. So interesting, isn't it? Everybody, you see her. Everybody knows now that she's a aerialist and pole fitness enthusiast and instructor. But did you know that she was a singer and entertainer? Yeah, multi-talented, I tell you. Okay, let's check on the comments. Christina Pang says hi. Well, a lot of thumbs up and a lot of muscle.
Really give me muscle.
Ernest Lowe says living life to the fullest. Kelly Cole says
yes, Kelly,
Acropolates.
hi. Thanks for coming in. She's one of our newest addition to Acropolates.
Our favorite guy, Mr. Patrick Lai. So we've got two favorite people watching us now. One is Mato, and the other one is Patrick Lai. He says two powerhouses in the program.
Patrick, hello. And Tim, hi. Tim, thanks for coming in too.
Well, your mama has been commenting quite a lot, huh?
Yes, my mom is my best supporter.
Tim Pua, the best pole teacher ever. All right. Okay, let's talk about, so since everybody's talking about Acropolates,
yes,
let's talk about Acropolates.
My
so
pleasure.
You started Acropolates, your studio, when was that?
13 years ago. We would be celebrating our 13 years this year.
13, yeah? Now, what made you transition from being an entertainer, singer, to being Susie Wong to Ming, Suk Ming, Suk Ming, the pole,
like I see doctor like that. Suk Ming.
So why?
Okay, why? Very good question. So I've been a performer, singer for 20 over years. So two things. Number one, getting lethargic, going to the gym wasn't quite what I wanted to. So I want to find something that I like and I can work out. So I chanced upon pole. Back then there was a studio, but transitional. They are no longer, now defunct. So the minute I touched a pole, this is going to be my kind of sport. I love it. Like I said, born a year of monkey, so climbing up and down is just appealed to me, And very shortly, I was like, I want to be able to put this together, my performance. So that's what motivated me. It wasn't easy at the beginning, but again, the thought of bringing this to a show motivated me. So 6 months down the road, I barely could just bring my butt up and invert only. I said, let's make a prop for this. So I went to some prop company, make this super heavy prop, and need 4 burly guys to lift it into an event. And I did my first show, second show, third show, and we kept modifying the prop because it was very difficult to transport. So I think by the time before this one that we use now is called X Stage, which is commercially can be purchased, I think I had 3 generations of pole. That was how dedicated I was.
Prototype lah. So
yes.
You designed it on your own.
Yeah, I mean together with see how heavy, for this freestanding pole to be able to withstand me going up and doing all the crazy stunts. And so that's how I actually brought pole performance into event in Singapore.
Fantastic.
So if now the rest of the people are performing it and you're not from my studio, please remember that I started it.
So must make that known lah.
Of course.
Okay. So
Pave
now
the way for you.
Now the thing is, what I have is, she's talking about, doing the acrobatic style movements and stuff like that. I do have a video which I would love to show all of you. So especially for those of you who have just joined us and you're wondering what pole fitness is all about. Okay, let us show you what it involves and what it entails. We'll run the video and watch it right now. Okay, enjoy. There you go. A little excerpt. And this is just a sample. She does more. Now I want to ask Ming. What are the muscles that's engaged while you're doing all those movements?
So very interestingly, you asked this question because it's actually really functional. So the more you advance, the more muscle groups you're using. So when as a beginner, you probably just need to build up your upper body, your arms, wrists, elbows, shoulders, whatever. So as you go up the pole, your thighs, your abductors, your core, all our joints are being used to grab the pole in one way or another. So it actually works the entire body, I must say.
My God. Yeah, I would have guessed, because looking at the movements and all that, especially what do you call it when you're from the upright position, right? And then you grab onto that pole,
Yep.
and then you lift with your bare hands and just lift your entire body all the way up.
Yes.
What do you call that?
Handspring, human flag. I think in a very layman term, it's human flag, but there are more intricate names, like we call it handspring, static V. There are tons of names.
How long did it take you to master that one move?
That one that goes upside down only using my
Yeah.
hand, right? So back then, when I started my studio, there were no other studios in Singapore. So I had to actually join a forum group with an international participants, and actually that took me 1 year, and very cute because they would just give you verbal instructions. Your head needs to go lower, you need to put your grip lower, and then finally when I got it, after a year, which is pathetic actually, because now our people are getting it much faster with very good instructions from us. I actually won a title in that forum being the most determined poler.
Wow.
They actually gave awards to me.
Hey.
Yeah. But now, like I say, people.
Wait, you're the only
half the time.
Singaporean?
Yes, I think back then, yes.
I think that's one of the Singaporean trait lah. We are always hardworking.
I know, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it looks very, very tough. What's your advice? I mean, okay, so for someone like me,
Yeah.
right? I'm 51 years old already.
Wow,
right?
cannot tell.
Steady lah. I do try to keep in shape.
Yes, I can see that.
I do my normal bench presses.
Okay.
I do my normal cardio of like Tabata and HIIT and all that. Would I be able to, take up this sport?
Well, definitely. If you do not have any particular injuries to elbows, then I think you can be trained. So far, I would say our success rate is really high. The only people who fail are people who are very scared of the bruises and the pain. This one really cannot be helped. Everybody has to go through that skin and metal contact. So in terms of strength, because we have a very good program to actually build you up step by step one.
Right.
And especially guys, because you have natural strength, so it's a lot actually easier. But you are also less threshold for pain. So the minute one of your leg has to go onto the pole and it starts sliding, the guys actually scream louder than the girls.
Okay, listen. Okay, let's get the camera on me. If you have any questions regarding, if you're interested, you like what you see, okay, and you want to find out a little bit more, I think this is the best opportunity for you to write on the comments, and then Ming will try to answer these questions, okay?
Yes,
now,
please.
Next question is, I've got a few of my friends who are asking me before the show went on air. They said, especially the ladies, is it a must that they must be dressed in the littlest as possible?
Love this question,
Yes.
okay? So, previously, I would say yes. Because pole dancing, for you to be stuck on that pole in those poses, one of the only way is for skin to really adhere to the pole.
Yep.
And then, because fabric will actually make you slippery, right?
Yes.
But if I say that, I'm also slapping my own face, because right now, a lot of the guys who are super strong in another part of the world like America, they won competition fully clothed. And it's the same pole.
What America? Singapore got strong men also what?
Yeah, but the Singapore strongmen also wear very little.
Okay,
For some
okay.
reason.
I'm cool with that, man. I don't mind wearing little.
Yeah, so I would say yes, if let's say you really depend on your skin for the contact, but otherwise, it's possible to still be very fully clothed if you are really, really strong in your grips.
What about, does it help if you wear fully clothed, but the material is somewhat,
Yes, yes. There are fabric that are sticky now. But I'm talking about the guys one are without. So it's like, I will have to say yes and no, but if let's say for me to teach a student, you can actually tell as a beginner to advance, actually wear less and less and less because you need more and more parts of your body to grip. It just makes it easier.
Okay. So fret not. If you are a bit conscious about, wearing very little, if you want to undertake this activity, there is an alternative way.
Yes, definitely.
There will definitely, if there's a will, there'll always be a way.
Yes, we will help in every situation. People will ask me, well, sweaty palms. We have overcome all kinds of problems, as long as you want it bad enough.
All right. So this activity or this sport is always associated with women, pole dancing.
Yeah.
What's your ratio like? How many, do men come on board and take part in this? And if so, how many are there?
So previously, if you're talking about 13 years ago, maybe just 1-2% are men. Now we're talking about 10 to 20% of the population are picking up. In the world, probably even 40%. But in Singapore, I think it's still a bit conservative. About 20%. We have a class special dedicated for men. Yeah, only.
Okay. Just before we go on, check on my Facebook. Sunny Fernandez say, "Hi Ming, good day, Ross. I was with him today."
Oh,
Sunny.
playing golf.
Yeah, Sunny. And then my friend Muhammad Yim is watching. I think Muhammad Yim, who's a bit older than me, okay, I think he would very, very well, suit very well pole dancing because he's got the physique for it.
Whoa, I like to meet you.
And talking about my friends who are 50 plus, I checked with Ming or Susie, okay, and I wanna say this out to everybody. That age is just a number, right? It doesn't matter. And to know and to find out that Ming now is... Okay, Ming, how old are you now?
Ta-da. Okay, I wish it was this, but it's the other way around. It's this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I want to highlight this and Ming approves... Ming is all for it as well. She's 53. And look at her. She's got more muscles than some 30-year-olds that I know. All right? This is an indication or a spur for all our friends who are above 50, above 40, all right? To just look at her and say that, my God, if she can do this, why can't I? It's not difficult. You heard her. She eats. She loves to eat. She eats anything she likes. But she does. You do your exercises, all right, diligently, and leading a healthy lifestyle.
I just had pizza for lunch.
Hey, tell us about that YouTube. You were telling me about the YouTube program that you have for for wellness for ladies,
Women's empowerment.
Women's empowerment.
So during lockdown, I started a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel a long time ago, but I never like really grow it. But now I'm more dedicated in posting 3 times a week for women's empowerment. That means I talk about wellness, fitness. I have some workout videos in there. I also talk about relationship, mindset, healing. Just basically to live the best versions of your life. If you're 40 years and above, that how you can be very motivated and inspired.
I love that. I love the movement. It encompasses everything. Health is not just about physical health. It also embodies your mental, and your psychological as well. So well done. Okay,
it's called Care by Susie, by the way. Sorry.
It's what? Sorry.
Care by Susie. So care means connect, attract, relate, and empower. So care. CARE.
So go on to YouTube, all right, and then search for Care by Susie, as in SUZIE.
Yes.
All right, not SUZY, as SUZIE. Okay, look up for it, and then for those of you, some of our viewers out there who are above 40, ladies especially, you know, find out a little bit more on how you can empower yourselves and the people around you, your family members, or maybe your partner, to lead a very, very healthy life, right? Both physically as well as mentally. Now, talking about your classes earlier on, okay?
Yes.
I do have a video clip on how a typical acropilates class is, right? And then maybe you can tell us a little bit more when we watch this. Okay, so let's run the next video, which is video 9. Yeah, okay, so let's run that video and let's have a look.
Turn, hand, left leg 2. Up hand, lower and slide. Turn, kick, land up, turn around. Oops, sorry. Slide, slide off, hold. And down. Second spin, get ready, pull. Let go ahead and flip. Second spin. Overhand high. Down. Get ready. And kick. High pressing. Get ready. Open leg. Out. Squeeze through. Close. Turn. Send your hands and whip that leg behind and bring it. Bring that leg forward. Turn, relax. Take it down.
Okay, so there you go. That's the typical example of a class.
Typical class for a choreography one. So there are many types of classes. Yeah, many genres. So that was like I was teaching a choreography that I planned.
All right, cool. Okay, get back. So Lawrence Wong, hello Lawrence, you're on. Yeah, I see you. All right, and then I like this. Vanessa Ho says you're an inspiration, Susie.
Thank you.
All right, so there you go. Okay, looks really interesting, that class. And for a typical class, I'm not talking about now, but I'm talking about pre-COVID times. How many people would be in a class setting?
Okay, because my studio is relatively small, because I started it 13 years ago, and I never really moved, but because we actually expanded in other areas like area sales and stuff like that. So in terms of pole, we only have five to 6 poles in the studio. So we had 5 to 15 people previously. So if 5, then 1 to a pole, but certain classes are rather huge and popular. So we actually had 15 before, but now it's back to just 5.
Right. Something very interesting for you to ponder on as you power up your week ahead. Maybe you can have a little thought and see that whether pole fitness is your thing.
Yeah, we have trial classes, so you can just try it one time and see if you like it.
Men or women, it doesn't matter. In fact, like what Susie has mentioned, she's actually she actually sees an increase, right, in participation from the men.
Yes, definitely. In fact, overall, yeah. Back then, like most people, like, what is pole fitness? Now, if you talk to someone, there will be someone's sister who have done pole before. Like, yeah, everyone's kind of have tried it.
I want to make a shout out to my wife. I think you met her some time ago when I went over to your office. And then, what? Young?
Huh? No, she should be joining already. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, she wanted to join for the longest time, maybe like 8 years ago. But until now, she has not. So go on ahead, make that first move, all right, and just join. For those of you who are like my wife, go on ahead. Go and look for Susie. Thank you so much, Susie.
Thank you. It's my
so
pleasure.
much, Ming.
Yes.
Suk Ming, all right. Thank you, Ming, for
joining,
taking time off and joining us.
Yes, and everyone else were here too.
It's great to have you on board. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause, virtual round of applause to Ming, aka also known as Susie Wong. Yay! All right, let's have the camera on me. Okay, we're down to our final minute of Power Up with Ross, your health. your sports and lifestyle show, and it's on every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Next week, we're going to have another guest in the sports and lifestyle industry. And if you are figuring and trying to figure out who the guest is, well, we're not going to tell you. It's going to be another surprise. So tune in next week on Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. My name is Ross, and together with my guest tonight, Susie or Ming, we would like to say a big, big thank you. And thank you to those who have penned in your comments. We'll see you again. Have a fantastic week ahead. See you next Wednesday.